Hello subscribers, I hope you guys are doing well. Today we'll be looking at the CollectA 2022 Deluxe Spinosaurus. Now we all knew that this was going to be coming given how talked about the new tail discovery was and that CollectA surprisingly did not release a Spinosaurus as a part of their 2021 line. Now you may recall in my opinions video that I said this Spinosaurus was one of my most hyped prehistoric animal models for 2022. And now that I have it in hand, it's definitely as good as I expected it to be. We're gonna take a look at the detailing first as always. So here's the head sculpt. It looks pretty darn good. Though I'm not sure if it's just me, but this part feels a bit too bulbous. Going down the body, you see all of these scoots that are quite pointy. And then there's the scalation, which is consistent with CollectA's other dinosaurs. Then you've got the sail, which looks amazing, as well as these row of spikes. Then going down, you got the paddle tail, one of Spinosaurus' most significant features, that also has large spikes that are even bigger than those on the sail and on the neck. Then there are the arms. At first I thought they were pronated, but fortunately they're not. And then there's the big hook claw that Spinosaurs are known for. Then there's its two short legs with webbed feet. And then there's the large scales on the underbelly. And I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of CollectA's dinosaurs has this type of scalation on the underbelly. And here's the figure from the other side. When this was first revealed, many people thought that this was just a retool of CollectA's 2015 Spinosaurus, but once you put the two side by side, there's plenty of differences. The only similarity I can see between the two is the scoots on the body and on the neck. But then again, there's still many differences when it comes to that. The 2015 Spino did have scoots, but they were only on the body and on the head, and there wasn't a whole lot of them. For this one, you can see that there's a lot of scoots that goes up to the head and down its long paddle tail. What I like about this one is that it doesn't have the crocodilian style detailing that the 2015 Spino had. The crocodilian style detailing, it was pretty awesome, but at the same time it was really getting overused. So I'm glad that this figure, the PNSO 2021 Spino, and the Safari 2021 Spinosaurus abandoned that and went for something more original. The paint job consists of a sandy color on the big scales on the sail, the spikes, and the underbelly. The main color on the body is brown, and the sail and the crests are done in reddish orange. So this is not exactly my favorite paint job. I wish that they could have added some unique spotting or striping, but this coloration is still miles better than the one on the CollectA 2015 Spinosaurus. As for the swimming pose, I really like it. It's very well done. CollectA also did a swimming Spinosaurus for their 2015 line. That one had a more active pose. This one looks more peaceful. See the tail? It looks very smooth, not too flexible, nor is it too stiff. The limbs are tucked back, and the neck is held straight out. Compare it to this, Safari's 2019 Spino. The fact that this one is swimming and has its neck reared up and its mouth wide open, it just doesn't look natural. Plus the arms look like they're more in a terrestrial position. But the worst of all is this wiggly, scrawny tail. It doesn't even look like it will be able to propel this entire body. Let's look at the tails from the dorsal view. See, look, this one, very smooth and elegant. This one looks very awkward and weak. Let's do a quick size measurement with the flexible ruler. This figure is well over a foot long. CollectA did state that this Spinosaurus was 37 centimeters long. Though due to how straight the pose is, it probably wouldn't be that much longer if fully stretched out. If fully stretched out, it would probably be around 38 centimeters, I would say. So Spinosaurus' size is one of the many reasons why the animal is controversial. The remains that have officially been confirmed to have belonged to Spinosaurus aegypticus indicates a size of around 11 meters long and 3.7 tons, though some other remains indicate a larger size of around 14.5 meters. Though I've heard some people say that those remains may have not belonged to Spinosaurus at all. So if that's the case, then Spinosaurus did indeed get a considerable downsize. Though I wouldn't be jumping to conclusions just yet. Keep in mind, the remains that indicate a larger specimen may, keyword, may have not belonged to Spinosaurus. Also, there's so much we don't know about this animal, so jumping to conclusions is probably not the best idea. So if you're going by the smaller 11 meter size, this figure would fit in the 128 scale. If you're going by the larger 14.5 meter size, then this figure would fit in the 138 scale. Starting off with our comparisons, here are the other paddle-tail Spinosaurus figures that I have. So I do really like this one, but I'm going to say that the PNSO one is still my favorite. Here are the other two Spinosaurs from CollectA, the Baryonyx and Ichthyovenator. So I'm hoping for 2023, CollectA releases an awesome Suchomimus. It's been so long since we've last gotten a good figure of that theropod. Let's bring in some more CollectA dinosaurs. Here is the Deluxe Carcharodontosaurus, the Deluxe Ceratosaurus. This is still my favorite dinosaur from this company. Here's the Deluxe Iguanodon, an absolutely stellar model. And then the standard size Borrelopelta, which has a very similar color scheme to this Spinosaurus. In front of us, we have three non-paddle-tail Spinosaurus models. Now let's bring in one of my favorite Carnegie figures, the 2009 Spinosaurus, which doesn't want to stand. Even though it's outdated, I still love it. Next, we have the monstrous Nanmu Spinosaurus. Up next, we have the Carnegie 2014 T-Rex and PNSO's recent T-Rex. Lastly for dinosaurs, we have the GR Toys Carcharodontosaurus and the Eofauna Giganotosaurus. Last but not least, we have the Spinosaurus next to the CollectA Xiphactinus and the CollectA Mini Xiphactinus. Well, there you have it guys. This was my review on the CollectA 2022 Deluxe Spinosaurus. This is another figure I highly recommend you guys getting. It's very well done. There's plenty of great features such as its size and detailing. It's one of my new favorite Spinosaurus models. So I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that prevents it from getting a solid 10 is the color scheme. I wish it was more interesting. The very least, they could have given it a more interesting patterning. So, if you guys enjoyed this, hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section of what you think of this new Spinosaurus.